I have a little bit of a different video for you guys today. I don't know if y'all are gonna like this type of video or not. I'll probably be doing this here and there, not super often. It's something that I do on TikTok from time to time, which is kind of just like do a nerd haul and show you guys some things that I've picked up recently. Before I had a lot of real world adult responsibilities like rent, I used to just go shopping and come home and show everybody what I got on TikTok, and it was like a good time. It was fun. Now I only do that every couple of months because it's very financially irresponsible of me to just drop tons and tons of money in one day on a bunch of stuff that I probably don't even need. I'm much more picky and choosy about where my money goes these days when it comes to collecting things. I thought I would just take y'all through a bunch of stuff in my room. I can't give you guys an official room tour or collection tour or anything like that because everything's very unorganized right now. And there's a bunch of stuff still sitting in storage bins in my storage room. And that's because I simply don't know where to put stuff right now. This space is gigantic, and it's actually so big that it's a little bit overwhelming. Y'all are gonna have to have some patience with me when it comes to like collection tours and room tours and things of that nature. And you guys are gonna be seeing things in this video today that aren't Pokemon related. Most of it is Pokemon related, but I do collect other things as well. But yeah, let's just get into it. I'm going to show you guys what I've been picking up over the last like 2-3 months maybe. If you're not interested in seeing anything from my collection, totally understand. This can be one of those videos on my channel that you skip. But for anyone who cares or is interested, personally, I like to watch videos like that where people show off pieces of their collection. So I thought maybe some of you out there would like to see some pieces of mine. Without further ado, let's nerd out together. Okay guys, bear with me with the filming here. I am holding a tripod to try and steady my hands a bit, but sorry if it's a little shaky, my bad. This is a Pikachu Got Milk poster from the year 2000, and I thought that this was a really cool thing to hang up in here. I took this down off the wall because it was a little bit really like glary up there. It's still pretty glary. But yeah, I got this Pikachu Got Milk poster from the year 2000. Pikachu has a little milk mustache, which I think is just so cute. If you were a kid growing up during the Got Milk era, then you know how iconic these posters were. They were hung up like all over our schools. And I love how it says down there, "Wanna grow? Drinking milk helps your bones grow so you can evolve to the next level." They all said something different. There were celebrities, there were cartoon characters, and of course we have Pikachu, who's just iconic. This one happens to be in like literally perfect condition, and I got this frame at Target for like $3, and it just like, it works pretty good. Pikachu's ear is cut off a little bit, but that's because I wanted the ear displayed, so I could have moved it down a little bit, but I kind of like having the ear displayed. Since I am mostly a vintage Pokemon collector, and vintage stuff like this is some of my favorite stuff to collect, to be honest with you. But yeah, cool little piece, and I hung it up over there next to my shelves, and I think it looks really nice over there. I might move it because I think I am going to have a whole wall of framed advertisements, because there's some of my favorite things to collect in this hobby. Not just Pokemon, but other things too. Like I do have a couple of like GameCube advertisements for some of my favorite games and things of that nature, so I might move it over to a different wall. But for now, I really like where it is. This video is going to be all over the place, guys, but next I got the giant Gengar Funko Pop, which is a Target exclusive, so they say. You never know if you can believe that or not, but yeah, giant Gengar. I saw it. I was not looking for Funko Pops or anything. It actually was sitting in like the book section of Target, just all by itself. Somebody must have just like put it back down and decided not to buy it, so I just like picked it up and like got it, and he came home with me. I am not a fan of the giant Funko Pops. I do have Umbreon as well, and I do want Luxray, but other than that, there's no other ones I'm interested in having. But Gengar is my favorite Pokemon, so I was not going home from Target without this Funko Pop. He is massive. I have debated taking him out of the box. Like, I really think I might, just because I don't really know what else to do with these guys. Like, I really don't know. We have a giant Lapras that's upstairs in our bathroom, but I just don't know. Like, what do y'all do? If you guys have any suggestions, like, what do you guys do with your giant Funko Pops? Because somebody suggested you can put them at the bottom of your shelves, but you can only fit one. So I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what to do with them, especially if I'm gonna get the Luxray as well. Like, I don't really know. Like, should I just make a tower of them? Like, what do you guys do with your giant Funko Pops? Quick little overview here of the potatoes for you. None of these are new, but it would be a crime to make a collection video without showing off my potatoes. I'll probably do this in every single video. Super recently, I added this Smoliv plush to my plushie collection up here. I don't have a ton of plushies. I'm like only just getting into plushies recently. But yeah, here's Smoliv. And Smoliv, in my opinion, is one of the cutest Pokemon ever to exist. Like, I know it's just an olive, and I usually shit on Pokemon like this, but it's giving like Chingling vibes. Like, it's just so cute. It is so cute, and if I was a Pokemon trainer and a Smoliv popped up out in the wild, you know that my ass is catching it because it is so fucking cute. Bionicles mentioned. For all of you Bionicle fans, I get a lot of comments actually about the Bionicles in the background of my video. I am not done buying Bionicles. These are the ones specifically that I played with as a kid, so these were the ones I wanted to get first. These were my absolute favorite ones when I was a kid. But yeah, I plan on getting the other set that I had as a kid as well. But yeah, these ones were always my favorite. Okay, next up we've got the Kirby Cafe Nendroids. They are so adorable. They come with like lots of other pieces and things that you can do. Like this one is so funny. I'm probably gonna do that one day. But yeah, they're really, 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 really cute. They have a Waddle Dee and a Kirby, and there's so many different positions and poses you guys can put them in. But yeah, they're literally like the cutest Nendroids I own at this point. They definitely beat out every other Nendroid that I have. They're so cute. I'm not exactly sure which of these are all new, but quite a few of the DS ones are new. Somebody actually sent them to me. Like, I know Club Penguin is new. Let's see, Tamagotchi was new as well, Tamagotchi Connection, and yeah, I don't know. Games, I might do like a separate video for games and stuff like that. I have to get little stands for like all these DS games, but yeah, some of those are new. My favorite new one probably being Big Brain Academy. That was one of my favorite games when I was a kid. Something so cute was these little Pikmin, oh my god, what are they called? I think they're like little Pikmin terrariums, and they are so adorable. Look at the little Pikmin in there. Look at them, they're so cute. I am a huge Pikmin fan, for anyone who doesn't know. This was one of my favorite games when I was little. I used to play Pikmin all the time and get traumatized by my Pikmin drowning in a river or getting lost at night, and it was honestly traumatizing, but I love the game so much. And these two little Pikmin blind box terrarium things came into my work, which I work at FYE, and I get an employee discount there, so I scooped two of them, and I got the exact two that I wanted, which is like crazy. Next up, we've got this Animal Crossing Let's Build a Forest post office. These toys came out in 2001, I believe, and there's a bunch of different buildings. There's the museum, there's a bunch of houses, not sure if there's an Able Sisters, but there's a bunch of other buildings and a bunch of little characters that you can collect for this series. I've been seeing it pop up a lot on Instagram, and it's made me want to get into collecting them as well. So this is my first piece. I've got the post office. I'm not looking for like sealed ones or anything like that. I'm okay with having them open, and I'll find a cute way to display them on my shelf. I am very excited to, you know, create a cute little Animal Crossing village on my shelf. I think it's gonna look so cute once I'm finished with it. We're getting into some Hamtaro stuff now. I picked this up fairly recently. It's been a few months now, but I picked up a Maxwell candy dispenser. I would also like to get any other candy dispensers that exist. I love this, and it's rare to see like Maxwell merch specifically, so I thought that this was really interesting, so I picked it up. I got this cute little Oxnard Gashapon figure from AliExpress. It's so cute. He has a little sunflower seed on his head. There's also a Hamtaro and a Bijou that go with this one, but they were sold out unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to find them. Probably my most exciting pickup of the entire year is the Hamtaro Series 2 Art Box Trading Cards. This is a sealed booster box with 24 packs in it. I never imagined I would find this, ever. I didn't even know that this existed, to be quite honest with you. This is the Hamtaro Art Box Trading Card Series 1. And these are still pretty, like, you can find these on eBay. They might be a little more expensive now than when I purchased it. Like, I was able to pick this up for like $20 a couple years ago. But Series 1 is pretty prominent, pretty easy to find, including the cards themselves as singles or in bulk and things like that. This isn't super rare. I like having it in my collection because it's iconic. And I collect the trading cards, so it makes sense to have something like this in my collection if I can. But Series 2, I've never ever seen a booster box for this. Ever. This just got listed like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and yeah, I scooped it right away. It's super rare, super hard to find. I've seen loose packs on eBay before for these, quite a bit, but I've never ever seen a full, complete sealed booster box. So I am so excited to add this to my collection. I also got that Oxnard Dendroid recently too off of AmiAmi. If anyone is ever interested in seeing my Hamtaro trading cards, let me know, because I have pretty much the complete Series 1 in that binder right there. Random Funko Pops I've picked up. I've got Wooloo up there. I picked Wooloo up recently, like literally last weekend, because it's so goddamn cute. I got Snubble recently because it was on sale at my work, and you know, the episode of Snubble like dying really got to me, so I was like, I should probably own Snubble. So I went and scooped Snubble, and I also scooped Zorua recently and Fido. So I don't collect every single Pokemon Pop, just the ones I really like. Gengar's a pretty recent pickup as well. Another interesting find. So I have Pokemon Pop-Tarts as a saved search on my eBay account because I am missing one of the Pop-Tart boxes. I have the blue one and I want the red one really bad, so I always have my eye out for the red one. But this Totally Pokemon Pop CD from Pokemon the Movie 3 popped up on my eBay search, like save searches, and it's like this is a super rare CD. This is a really hard CD to come by, and I've started getting into collecting soundtracks for things that I like Pokemon and Nintendo soundtracks. I pretty much scooped it right away. I thought it was a really interesting find. The case is a little banged up, and it's actually not in its original case. It's in like some rock and roll 1980s CD case, so that's how it came. But the CD itself is in great condition, and again, it's just one of those things that's like really hard to find, you don't see every day, and it's gonna be a really cool addition to my soundtrack collection because I do have the first movie, the To Be a Master soundtrack, and the second movie, so this was kind of a needed addition, and I've never seen it before, and it's really cute too with like Pichu on it and stuff, so yeah, cool find. Another recent pickup, I am a Pokemon postcard collector. I am obsessed with the postcards. They're one of my favorite things to collect in the Pokemon hobby, and I found this really adorable one of Ash and Caterpie. One of my favorite episodes of Pokemon is when Ash catches a Caterpie. This particular postcard's from 1998. It is so adorable. It's just got that nostalgia factor, and I got this cute little frame for it actually. A Joann's was closing down in my area, and they were selling these frames for like $7 each instead of like $30. So I was like, oh cool, yeah, I'll get these cute frames for my postcards. So I got this one framed up, and though this is not a new postcard or anything, I framed up this one as well because Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is one of my absolute favorite games of all time. Another very exciting addition to my collection is the Kanto First Partner resin statue from Egg Studio. I already had the Hoenn starters and the Johto starters, and I was saving a space right here for the Kanto starter version. I'm still deciding if I want to go ahead and get the Gen 4 starters as well, but I haven't decided yet. I do like the fact that the Gen 4 starters are playing a DS, which none of these ones are playing yet, so I might go ahead and get them eventually. They're a little tricky to find, so I'd have to kind of track it down, but yeah, these are so adorable. These are my favorite little statues that I have. Each of the starters is playing the game system for their respective games, and they're just literally so cute, and I have them all set up in front of my Pokemon Complete in Box video games and my Pokemon Game Boy back there. This is probably like one of my favorite shelves in my room. I just have a lot of nostalgic things up here, and yeah, it's just fun to look at. It's a good time up here. I had pretty much given up hope on ever owning this a couple weeks ago, or about a month ago, whenever the tariff situation like really hit hard, because these I'm pretty sure I was gonna get this imported from China, and it was going to be insanely more expensive than I originally planned. A US seller popped up actually, and I was able to scoop it from them, which was great because the shipping was way less. We came to a deal on the price and everything, so it was a super good deal, and I'm just so excited to own these and kind of have the shelf feel a lot more complete. Obviously, I need the Kanto starters. They were, Kanto was my region that I started out in. The Johto region holds a special place in my heart, but the Kanto starters will always be my favorite, and on a shelf like this, they just look so good. Like, they just look so good around all the Pokemon video games and stuff like that. So probably my second most exciting addition to my collection as of recently, next to the Hamtaro box. We've got these Pokemon pins. A lot of them are from 2016 or earlier, and somebody sent them in a package to Romy and said, like, there was a little baggie of these that said for Kira. So yeah, I'm like really excited about this. It's gotten me wanting to start collecting Pokemon pins and even like making my own Pokemon pins like for my shop and stuff. So yeah, thank you to whoever sent these, because you've inspired me to start an entire new collection and new products in my shop. So I recognize these pins from the Mythical collection boxes, which were some of my favorite collection boxes in the entire TCG. I loved those boxes. I opened so many of them, but I definitely lost the pins in all of the moving and chaos and everything. So yeah, super excited about these. Thank you so much to whoever sent those to Romy for me. My friend Vivian in Germany sent me this figure as like a late birthday present, and she is like literally the sweetest, because I had like the AliExpress version of this because I originally had this figure pre-ordered, and then it got canceled for some reason. So I was like super depressed about that, and I got the AliExpress figure version of it. But Vivi like sent me the actual version. She had already ordered it for me, so it's kind of good that the pre-order got canceled. And you know, I love her so much for this. It is the cutest figure ever. It is literally so goddamn cute. I'm obsessed with it. I love JJK. Again, if y'all are JJK fans, let me know in the comments below. We can nerd out about it. Another like random thing I picked up recently is this Japanese Pokemon TCG Player's Guide. And I picked it up because I love the cover. The cover art is absolutely adorable. It's like Pikachu and Jigglypuff sitting on a cloud with Pokemon cards in their hand. Like, come on, it doesn't get much cuter than that. Now this copy I got is a bit dirty. It's got like dirt all over it, so I'm not sure what that's about, but that's the reason it was like dirt cheap. Haha, get it? Condition is something that, I mean, with the magazines that are as old as these, I'm not like a super like big snob about the condition. Most of the time I'm buying this stuff because I just like the artwork on the cover, but actually the inside of this is so cool. Like, it literally teaches you how to play the TCG game. So I think that's a really interesting piece of Pokemon history right there. The back is also really cute. But yeah, I plan on getting like a proper magazine stand in this room here. I'm in talks with somebody on Facebook Market right now about it, and yeah, then I can display all of my cool old like Pokemon magazines, Nintendo Power magazines, like everything, all these like weird game guides and magazines that I have laying around. But game guides and magazines and old ads and postcards, they are some of my absolute favorite things to collect in the hobby. I would dare to say I even like collecting them more than Pokemon cards themselves. The train is passing through, so I apologize if there's mic issues. I am hooking up my new mic today. Like, for all my next videos are gonna have the new microphone. I've just been a little busy after the art show and work and stuff like that, so I haven't had time to like open it up and look at it and stuff, so I'm gonna do that today though. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing like some of the things I've picked up more recently. I also just bought this. Don't judge me. You can judge me if you want. Actually, I kind of deserve to be judged for this. They are the store display pieces for Animal Crossing New Horizons. They were like the store display standees. I'm really excited to own those. Thank you to everyone who encouraged me to be financially irresponsible and purchase this. But yeah, I hope you guys like that video. I know it's a different video than what I normally do here, but I always enjoy seeing pieces of people's collections and what people are picking up at the moment. Don't worry, we'll be back to making fun of scalpers and talking about the things going on in the hobby in my next video. Let me know what y'all are picking up right now for your own collections in the comments below. What is your favorite thing to collect in this hobby? Because for me personally, it's really not the cards. There's other things I prefer to collect more. See y'all in the next video. Bye!